and welcome back to the channel, Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. These are the Walking Dead figures, Michonne and Rick Grimes from Diamond Select Toys. Now, of course, if you've been keeping up with current affairs, Diamond Select Toys, whether we're going to see these produced anymore, whether we're going to see any more in the line is kind of a bit up in the air. There was a Negan and some Walkers as well shown, and these were prototypes or at least produced figures. So I don't know whether they're made and they're out there and they're coming, or whether they kind of just gone. Either way, we did get this series 1, which was Rick Grimes and Michonne. I've taken a look at the Rick Grimes figure over on my channel, so do check out my channel to have a look at the unboxing of that. But this, of course, is Michonne. Now, if you're a fan of the Walking Dead graphic novel, then this grayscale will be very familiar to you. If you're a fan of the TV show, then you're probably looking at this going, that's not Michonne. That doesn't look anything like her. But if you have read the graphic novel, it's not far off. Of course, the graphic novel is all done in black and white, like in grayscale. So these figures kind of replicate that style, that artwork style. And as a Walking Dead fan, I'm really pleased to have this pair on my shelf. I think they look like a really good kind of representation of the Walking Dead graphic novels. Now, there are a lot of different Walking Dead figures out there, from 1/6 scale right down to kind of 3 3/4 inch. Well, they're a little bit bigger than 3 3/4 inch. They're near a 4 inch. They've been coming out for years. But for me personally, these are some of the better ones, just because they're that little bit bigger. They're about 6.5 inches tall. As with all Diamond Select toys, they are very detailed indeed. The articulation isn't the best. There's not a huge amount of articulation, but there is definitely more articulation in them than some other toy brand, action figure brands out there. As a fan of the graphic novel, this is really nice. It's got all the little bits. It's got, of course, her sword. It's got her sword sheath. It's got a handbag with her as well. The costume is very much what she wore in the comic books, so it's a good sort of representation of that. And the grayscale just works really nicely. All the different kind of blacks through to whites and all the greys in between work really nicely. And like with a lot of Diamond Select figures, the detail and the paintwork and the sculpting is second to none. It really is fantastic. Oh, she also comes with this rifle as well, which I think I'm going to put in her hand. And she comes with a couple of sets of alternate hands. But yes, the sculpt and the paint and the detail and everything on Diamond Select figures is fantastic, in my opinion, for the price point and for the kind of size of the figures as well. So to have that Walking Dead license and to kind of start producing those Walking Dead figures was a massive plus for me. I really do hope we see some more. Highly unlikely now, but either way, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, these are definitely worth sourcing. They've only recently come out, not too long ago, so they're probably still quite readily available. Best check with your preferred retailer just to sort of see if they have any in stock. But yeah, I don't think these are going to hang around for very long. So if you are a fan of Walking Dead, then definitely kind of source these out and pick one up. I think her and Rick look absolutely fantastic together. I really wish that we could have fleshed out the line with some of the other kind of zany characters. I'd love to have seen King Ezekiel in this style and size. I think that would have been a really cool figure, maybe even as like a deluxe with his tiger as well. Of course, you know, some other characters as well. Negan, we saw the prototype kind of images for. It would have just been nice to have had kind of a decent Walking Dead lineup, because as you can see, these two look really good together, and it's a shame to think that we might not get any more than just these two. Either way, do check out my channel and we take a look at Rick Grimes, and you can see what's in the box there. And of course, please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. But there we go. Diamond Select Walking Dead figures.